Nick Dowd against Jake Evans. Underway in Montreal for Game 3. There's Tom Wilson over the line. Wilson, rink-wide pass. Rasmus Sandin gathers, fires, kicked out by Montembeault. Rebound, score! Matt Roy!
Well, McMichael coming off a 2-goal performance in Game 2 in the entry, and Roy is left all alone. And a bit of a defensive zone breakdown for the Canadiens. He gets the shot.
Gooley, checked by Beauvillier. Trade deadline acquisition by the Capitals. Hudson from the line, feeds Caulfield, centers, Slafkovsky turned out by Thompson. Strome walks in and ran into resistance from Matheson. Loose puck picked up by Chychrun. Strome feeds it across, great save by Montembeault.
Capitals in their power play attacking down low. So you see Strome looking for the puck, and then Wilson backs away from the pressure to try to tie this one up.
In tight, Newhook had to spin to the backhand. Thompson was there. Matheson, blue line, sneaks it wide. Final minute of the first period. McMichael, the goal scorer for Washington, unable to clear. Carrier scores! Alexander Carrier!
Final minute of this first period. Newhook draws a little bit of the coverage, then just puts it back to Carrier. Carrier from the point and beats Logan Thompson inside the post. The pressure from that line supporting the puck, and then Carrier walks.
McMichael, tight turn against Matheson, walks to the front. Late stick, got the puck. Yeah, the Canadiens will guide this out. Anderson unable to get it deep, picked up by Dvorak, barely onside. One-timer, Evans off of Thompson! The Canadiens generated 4 shots on goal, 3 of them from Cole Caulfield. He lines up as the trigger man as the Canadiens win it and score! Nick Suzuki! Montreal has the lead!
Well, Suzuki, and they've been good off the draws. And this is just a little bit of a fumble by Carlson, but Suzuki finds a way to track the puck. Gets a piece of it, the backhand, top shelf corner to beat Logan Thompson. The celebration, and the fans are on their feet.
Trying to lug the puck up the wall, being harassed by Mangiapane. Now Eller for Mangiapane. Tracked the whole way by Evans. Mangiapane feeds Chychrun with room, he fires, he scores! Jacob Chychrun rifles it home, and the game is tied.
Absolute blast, but Xhekaj has the chance to clear this puck, and these little plays can be so important. He doesn't win that battle, and the Capitals keep possession of the offensive zone. Mangiapane spins and finds a wide open Chychrun, who has time to walk in and blast home a slap shot that beats Montembeault. And that's a tough one. I know the fans here were excited to see Xhekaj, but that's just a play. How you're going to manage that puck, you have to make sure you clear the zone.
This shot was going wide after some back pressure from Mangiapane. 10 seconds, Hudson across, score! Caulfield!
Been dangerous all night from that far side, and this time with the outstanding pass interaction as Anderson the bench.
Wilson and Anderson at the bench,
yes.
And this is spiraled out of control.
Wow.
I can't recall the last time seeing this in an NHL game.
This is where we saw it get elevated to extreme heights, where Wilson and Anderson, they go into the bench and all the way down to the far end of the bench. Eventually they tackle each other.
And David Savard has to pick his way through all these Capitals. Look at Wilson on the bench. This is old-time hockey.
For them, it has to be a focus. Get some shots on net to see if he can handle the pressure of this situation.
That was a good 8.5-minute stretch after Montembeault was replaced. Washington only had 1 shot on goal. Here's Strome across. They score! Right on cue, Alex Ovechkin.
He's never faced talent like Ovechkin. And winning the battle in the defensive zone, and they just start the breakout. A nice entry. Beauvillier finds Strome, and it's Ovechkin just flying in there, wide open on the far side. What a pass, and he connects it with a nice release. Just a quick shot. And Ovechkin, his third goal of this series.
In front of a capacity crowd. The first time they've had a fully attended playoff game here since 2017. A young upstart Montreal Canadiens team. Last team in the postseason as they score! Dvorak!
And look at the pressure they apply one more time on the forecheck, and Dvorak is there and is looking for Gallagher, who's right in front of the net, and that one goes off Duhaime and finds its way.
Puck hoisted back out to the neutral zone. Mangiapane with Strome. Fed of the cross. Radish got turned around. Here's Slafkovsky on the counter with Caulfield. Back for Slafkovsky. They score!
25 seconds, and it ends with this play with Slafkovsky driving to the net, and it's Strome that ends up landing in the building tonight. Not sure if he would have expected it to be quite this high, but it has been fiercely competitive.
2.5 to go. And Charlie Lindgren is still in net, and he has no way to get to this puck. Playoff hockey is back in Montreal, and the Canadiens are on the board in the series.